Take one example. Integral x into e power x dx. Students, you observe that x, e power x, there are two functions. Here, x is algebra, e power x is exponential. According to the rule of Euler, here algebra is a, exponential is e. So first function what comes? Algebra comes. So this is your first function, this is your second function. Now according to this method, first you write first function x and integration of e power x dx minus integral of x derivative integral of e power x dx whole dx. Now e power x integration is e power x, derivative of x is 1, e power x integration is e power x whole dx. So x e power x, again integration of e power x is e power x plus c. So if you take e power x common, the answer is e power x into log x minus 1 plus c. This is the integration of x e power x dx. So by using Euler rule, got this answer. Look at that. There are some functions like single functions will be there like log x and root of a square minus x square, root of a square plus x square, root of x square minus a square, sin inverse x, cos inverse x, tan inverse x. Like this, only single functions will be given to us. Now we have to integrate by taking these single functions. Generally, we apply this rule, the by parts rule, when there are two functions. To evaluate these type of problems, we take second function is a 1. Let us take one problem. Integrate log x dx. Till now, we don't know what is the integration of log x. So, I am taking f of x is log x and g of x you take as 1. Now the problem turns to log x into 1 dx. This is first function, this is second function. Students, here can easily identify that whatever function you don't know integration, you take it is first function. Now by writing the result, log x you write as a first function, integration 1 you write as second function, minus integral of derivative of log x integral of 1 dx whole dx. Now you know the integration of 1 is x, log x integration of log x is 1 by x, 1 integration is x dx. Of course x is cancelled, x log x minus integration of 1 is x plus c. So this can be written as x times log x minus 1 plus c. So now students, this is one of the nice result which is very useful in object type questions also. Integration of log x dx you can take as x log x minus 1 plus c. Once again, we have to discuss this point. Whenever there are functions like sin inverse x, cos inverse x, tan inverse x, that means all inverse trigonometry, hyperbolic functions. Some comes with roots like root of a square minus x square minus a square. Like these problems are called log x. For all of them, you select one as a second function and use our by parts method. You can easily get the values of these functions. Now the integration of log x is, finally I got x log x minus 1 plus c. Similarly, we are going to discuss one more problem. Now take one more problem. Integral sin inverse of x dx where x belongs to minus 1 comma. When x belongs to minus 1 to 1, we are going to integrate sin inverse x dx. Students, we can take fx is sin inverse of x and g of x you take as 1. Now using the result sin inverse x into 1 dx, sin inverse x is first function, 1 is our second function. Now you know how to write this. Sin inverse x integral 1 dx minus integral of derivative of sin inverse x integration of 1 dx whole dx. Now what is integration of 1x sin inverse x? What is the derivative of sin inverse x? 1 by root over 1 minus x square. What is integration of x? 1 integration is x dx. Now x sin inverse x integral x by root of 1 minus x square dx. Now here I want to integrate the second part. I will give a simple technique to you. 1 minus x square. What is the derivative of 1 minus x square? 1 derivative is 0, minus x square is minus 2x. Of course, there is 2. You require minus 2. Okay. You do like this. X sine inverse x. You want minus 2. Put here minus 1 by 2 becomes plus. You write minus 2. Root of 1 minus x square. Now, what is the technique I applied here, students? I am taking the help of one of the nice result. Integral f dash x by square root of f of x dx equal to 2 times root of x plus c. So, under square root function derivative I adjusted in the numerator. So, the answer is what? X sine inverse x plus 1 by 2 into 2 into root of 1 minus x square plus c. So, 2 cancel. The final answer is x sine inverse x plus root of 1 minus x square plus c. So, this is the integration value of sine inverse x dx. Completed. Now, we are going to discuss another result. Integral e power x into f of x plus f dash x dx equal to e power x f of x plus. This is one of the nice concept. This is also known as the cancellation law. Let us see. Take the left side of the given problem. Integral e power x f of x dx plus integral e power x f dash x dx. You take the integration for the first part only. According to the rule, so I am taking the first function is f of x and second function is e power x. So write f of x integral e power x dx minus integral of derivative of fx, right, integral of e power x dx whole dx plus the second part is integral e power x f dash x dx. Come on, what is integration of e power x? E power x f of x minus integration of e power x is e power x. So you will get e power x f dash x dx. And this is also e power x f dash x dx. Clearly, these two are cancelled. So the answer is e power fx plus arbitrary constant plus c for both of them. So the problem, whenever you see the question like exponential will be outside the function, that is e power x into a function will be there followed by its derivative as a sum or difference. Based upon that, you can write the equation is answer is e power x into f of x plus c. Let us take one example to discuss this one. A small example I will give you. Evaluate integral e power x into log x plus 1 by x dx. Students, you observe that log x is fx, log x derivative is 1 by x. So clearly it is in this form. The answer is e power x log x plus c. Like that, you can deal the problems whenever exponential is there and it is multiplied by a function plus its derivative comes. The answer is simple. You can say that e power x into f of x plus c. Another interesting problem. Evaluate integral x into e power x by 1 plus x whole square dx where x is not equal to minus 1. Students, to evaluate this type of problems, always focus on the denominator. What is in the denominator? There is x plus 1. Try to write the denominator part in the numerator. Let us see. There is x. For this x, I am going to add plus 1. I will get x plus 1 and subtract minus 1 into e power x whole by x plus 1 whole square dx. Now, you can take this is one part and this another part. If you observe carefully, e power x into x plus 1 by x plus 1 whole square minus e power x by x plus 1 whole square whole dx. Now, you can cancel 1 x plus 1. Of course, you can take e power x as a common. To write e power x outside, what is left? There is 1 by x plus 1 minus I write as plus, keep minus 1 by x plus 1 whole square whole dx. Now let us see what is the derivative of 1 by x. 1 by x derivative is what? Minus 1 by x square. So clearly 1 by x plus 1 derivative is minus 1 by x plus 1 whole square. It looks our result. What is the result? Integral e power x into fx plus f dash x whole dx equal to e power x fx plus c. So clearly the result is e power x into 1 by x plus 1 plus c. Final answer is e power x by 1 plus x plus c. Now see once again. This is a very nice model expecting in board level as well as in objective type questions like entrance exams. To handle this type of problems, you have to focus on the denominator. Whatever the denominator function contains, same as it is you try to write in the numerator. By adjusting the problem, you separate the denominator part. After cancellation, you can easily identify that one function derivative in the next part. By taking the help of this result, e power x into fx plus f dash x result is nothing but e power x into fx plus c. We proved this one. Integral x into e power x by 1 plus x whole square dx. To evaluate this one, we have to adjust the denominator part as usual in the numerator. That means you write the numerator as x plus 1, adjust it minus 1. You separate this one by separating e power x into x plus 1 by x plus 1 whole square minus e power x by x plus 1 whole square. After cancellation of one factor of x plus 1, if you take e power x outside from this one, you can write that as e power x into 1 by 1 plus x plus minus 1 by 1 plus x whole square. See, you know the derivative of 1 by x is minus 1 by x square. So, the derivative of 1 by 1 plus x is minus 1 by 1 plus x whole square. Now, see, it resembles to the result. Look at the result. Integral e power x into f of x plus f dash x dx, which is nothing but e power x into fx plus c. So, my final result is e power x into 1 by x plus 1, which is nothing but e power x by 1 plus x plus c.